everyone. Thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where every week we come together to tell you about the great comics that are hitting the shelf. We are talking about August 3rd, 2016. I'm Chris.
And I am not. I'm Buzz.
Thankfully. Guys, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always find out what's going on with us at our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description below. Thank you to all of our new subscribers, whether you've come by YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, Bleeding Cool, Between the Staples, wherever you've come from and you found us. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button and being a part of our community. We really, really appreciate it. Guys, we got some stuff to cover for this issue, but first, what's our announcement, Buzz?
We're inching ever so much closer to 1,020 subscribers.
That's not the announcement. This guy's messing with me.
GeekCon is coming up.
GeekCon!
August 18th?
19th?
19th through the 21st.
Yes.
The 19th is the Friday preview day. 20th, 21st are the celebrity days and buy stuff, all that fun stuff. Yeah. We got tickets here. $20 for the whole weekend. We do not have day passes.
Right.
Go in. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's
go
fine.
Big or go home.
That's right. Why not? Get the weekend passes for $20 and have a great time. We're going to be there. We're going to be set up. And we're going to have some exclusive stuff there that will only be unveiled at the con. So for all of you local people, get it. Check it out. Get your tickets. Have fun with that. Moving on. New number ones. We got several of them to cover. Lots of stuff, excuse me, to cover for this week. Let's dive into what DC's putting out. Everybody's waiting for this.
Ironically, this week, when the movie comes up.
it is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I've kind of lost track of time of when it is.
August 5th.
That's when it is. My dates are mixed up, but guys, my comics aren't. This week, Harley Quinn #1 drops this week. Harley Quinn #1. This is #1. Brand new series. We got Amanda Conner and Chad Harden on board here. Harley's living life like she normally does on Coney Island until there is an all-out zombie apocalypse. Guys, break out your chainsaws, get ready to kill some undead people. I don't know if zombies have ever factored in to Harley Quinn in the past, but they are starting this one off with the bang.
Gotta boost those sales.
Gotta get the zombie money.
Because Harley Quinn's not as hot as she used to be.
Oh, he said it. There we go, guys. Guys, Harley Quinn #1 drops this week. Have fun with that.
Speaking of Harley Quinn, we have Suicide Squad Rebirth, #1 by Rob Williams and Phillips. Soldier, war hero, traitor, Captain Rick Flag was one of America's greatest military commanders before he was banished to a secret military prison. But after years of isolation, Flag's life changes forever when a woman called Amanda Waller offers him redemption in exchange for taking on the single most dangerous job in the entire DC universe, keeping the Suicide Squad alive. I don't know if I've ever seen his origin before, but maybe this will be it. They might have introduced it way back then in the 80s, but
right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not up on it either, but here we go. Suicide Squad Rebirth. That's all you got to know.
Yeah.
Get on board with that and have fun with the movie, too. Guys, for Marvel Comics, Marvel Tsum Tsums, #1. Tsum Tsums are these cute little creatures that are just sweeping the globe, and now a box of them from the Collector has dropped into the Marvel Universe.
That are on their way to the Collector.
They're on their way to the Collector. They drop into the Marvel Universe, and then hilarity and hijinks ensue. This is going to be taking a look at all of your favorite heroes and villains through the lens and possibly being an actual Tsum Tsum here in the Marvel Universe. So have fun with this by Jacob Chabot, and I don't know who the artist is, but if you have a kid, probably for all of you older guys, gals that have kids, nieces, nephews, this may be a great, fun little series to get for them, especially if they're into manga or anime, stuff like that. So have fun with that, guys.
I've got a little kid.
You do, don't you? 2 of them.
Well, my little girl may like that.
She might.
Anyway. On to Image.
Yes.
Kill or Be Killed #1 by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. They delve into the life of a vigilante who is forced to kill bad people. And this just shows like what he's going through, how he struggles to keep his secret life as it slowly ruins his normal everyday life with his friends and family. So, you know, kind of a, if Peter Parker was the Punisher type.
That's a nice analogy there. That's a nice one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nice little twist on the whole thing because the Punisher he didn't have anybody to go home to, and hey, honey, killed me a squad of goons today. A murder of mafia members. Daddy, I drew you this picture of you murdering them.
But Ed Brubaker and Phillips, guys, this is like one of the most unstoppable, unbeatable, best creative teams that's been around for a while now with their new series. So, are you getting it? Did you add to your list?
I haven't.
I did. I'll be checking it out. Guys, one that I am going to be checking out as well, Animosity, #1 from Aftershock Comics by Marguerite Bennett and Raphael De La Torre. This takes a look at a different kind of apocalypse. One day, the animals woke up. They started thinking, they started talking, and then they started taking revenge. And this is a story of a dog and his girl trying to get away from a dog, to get away from New York and go all the way to San Francisco to find the one person who might be able to protect and save this little girl. A new kind of road trip, a new kind of black comedy, and a new kind of coming of age story by Marguerite Bennett, who's done A-Force and Insects and all kinds of other stuff. But I really liked the premise for this. I'm going to be checking it out from Aftershock Comics, Animosity, #1.
Kind of sounds like Finding Nemo, but with dogs.
Maybe so. Mm-hmm. And like with more of an edge.
Yeah.
Like not PG, but like R.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Because they're killing.
Exactly.
Of course, they had the sharks in Finding Nemo. But anyway, Lady Killer #2 from Dark Horse. This is issue #1. It's just, I guess, the sequel to Lady Killer 1.
Yeah.
But anyway, by Joel, I don't know, Jones. Mm-hmm. All right, the killer housewife is back. The Schuler family has moved to Cocoa Beach, Florida, where life carries on as usual. Josie continues to juggle Tupperware parties, her kids, and a few human heads.
Yes. Don't forget those.
All right. However, when someone from her past tells her on a hit, she may be in for more than she bargained for. A level of violence that can only be described as Mad Men's Betty Draper meets Dexter.
Boom. Exactly. How about that for a concept, huh? There we go, guys. Also, guys, all of you fans of Doctor Who, it's not a new Doctor Who coming out this week, but there is Torchwood, #1, coming out this week, written by Captain Jack Harkness himself, John Barrowman. John Barrowman is picking up the writing chores to continue the story of Captain Jack Harkness being back in Cardiff. There's only one person he can turn to, the last person who expected to see him ever again, Gwen Cooper. On the road, on the run, under fire, can they put their differences aside and rebuild the heart of Torchwood before its flame is stamped out forever? And most importantly, this is the official continuation of the Torchwood series, mainly based on the radio dramas and stuff, but even pulling from the TV series that was out several years ago as well. So guys, all of you fans that like Torchwood, if you're just a fan of John Barrowman, who's hilarious, but I don't think this is going to be really a hilarious comic, because the whole Torchwood had a different tone than Doctor Who. This is out. This is going to be interesting, and all of you Torchwood fans should be checking it out.
Also from Titan Comics, we have Dishonored #1 by Gordon Rennie and Andrea Olimperi.
Wow, there you go. Why not?
All right. 12 years have passed since Corvo Attano scuppered the Lord Regent's duplicitous plot against the crown and cleared his name of the Empress Jessamine's murder. Now a little older and a little wiser, Corvo sets his sights on the future and securing an apprentice to continue his legacy. But when confronted by an impossible face from his past, the magically gifted assassin finds himself once again drawn into a supernatural conspiracy, one that threatens to shake the very foundations of his ancient city.
Hey, guys, tell us what I think Dishonored is a video game. It's some kind of property that Titan is adapting for comic books. And I didn't have time to really research it before putting out this video.
Because it acts like we should know something about this before.
It kind of does, the solicitation, and it wasn't easy to find. I mean, I'm not into video games or all that other stuff, but Dishonored #1 is coming out from Titan Comics. So all of you guys that know what that is, have fun with that. Kind of feel like I got caught with my pants down.
You're not wearing any pants.
Well, that's true. Guys, those are the #1s that we're covering for this week. Lots of interesting stuff. Lots of big stuff hitting this week as well. All you Harley Quinn fans should be majorly excited and majorly happy. Let's dive into some storylines, right? We got Civil War stuff to cover, like we have been for weeks now, and probably weeks into the future. But guys,
is that still going on?
That is still going on. We are done with the Apocalypse Wars now.
Oh,
we're getting ready for Death of X, apparently. But guys, Civil Wars continue. We got Civil War 2 Kingpin, number 2, dropping this week. Things are still going great for Kingpin because he has this guy that's like his ace in the hole. That is like, he's like totally immune from what Ulysses can do and see and predict. Ulysses cannot find this guy. He has no idea. But while that's been good for Kingpin, now it's going to make matters worse because now people are targeting and taking out people in his operation. And now Kingpin has to find a way to keep his business afloat, or he's going to be totally finished otherwise. So we get to take a look at that here with Kingpin number 2 dropping this week.
And on a side note, I really enjoyed Kingpin number 1.
I did too. I liked it. I did. I really did.
Another Civil War 2 tie-in, Deadpool number 16. We finally find out how Deadpool became so popular.
That's been a question around for a long time now. So there we go. How he's funding the Uncanny Avengers and all that jazz.
How he got a horn on the back of his head or whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Guys, Invincible Iron Man 12 drops this week. It's a heartbreaking chapter in the history of Iron Man because of the events, Civil War 2. But also, what exactly is Dr. Doom been up to? That's what I want to know. And maybe we'll get an answer to that in this week's issue.
Getting ready to take over as Iron Man.
As infamous.
Infamous. Finally, for Civil War 2, we have Uncanny Inhumans number 12, with the Inhumans taking on the Invincible Iron Man. Maximus the Mad enters into the fray to make matters worse.
Hey,
or better, depending on which side he's on.
I think better for him, but worse for everybody else. Because that's usually what happens whenever he shows up.
Oh, okay.
Guys, there you go. Those are our storylines that we're covering for this week. Number 1, storylines. Let's dive into some of our favorites, some of the first comics that we will be reading as soon as we get them in our hands. Buzz, what's up for you?
Batman number 4. Will Gotham's new help abandon him when he needs them the most? It's do or die time for Gotham and Lady Gotham. Or Gotham Girl.
Gotham Girl, yeah.
Gotham Girl.
Yeah.
Because a real threat is targeting Gotham. So.
Exactly.
Also, Punisher, number 4. Madness ahead, trouble behind the Punisher tracks the psychopathic Face and his madness-inducing drug EMC to a derelict insane asylum. But Punisher's got his own tail, DEA agents, and Face driving a tank. The little girl on the Punisher's passenger seat might be safer on the side of the road.
I'm so glad they're not messing around with Punisher and Moon Knight during all this.
Yeah, I really like that Face character though. Introduced into the story. So.
He's insane. Punisher's villains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the right hands, they're fantastic.
Well, I mean, they just Garth Ennis created some really cool.
He
villains,
really did.
So.
Barracuda.
And the Russian Monucci.
Exactly. Dude, the list goes on. It's awesome. Guys, Paper Girls number 8 drops this week from Image Comics. These 3 young heroes from 1988 have been catapulted here to the 21st centuries. And to make matters worse, something has followed them here.
Something
from them has followed them.
Is this something good or horrible?
Horrible! Horrible, horrible. And hopefully we'll get some more clarification. It's like this is one of the funnest comics, cool comics to read, but it's like I'm still not sure what's going on. Other than the fact that Apple has been shown as a bad thing a couple of times throughout the series. So there we go. And guys, Moon Knight number 5. I love this, Pyramid Schemes. Oh, that's awesome. Just the title of that chapter, Pyramid Schemes. Mark Spector has come face to face with Moon Knight. If you saw at the end of the last issue, we get to see more of that with this. Who's under the mask? And I love the cover to this issue as well. Have you seen it? Mm-mm. It's him taking off a mask of his actual face.
Oh.
And underneath is the Moon Knight. It's so
maybe Moon Knight is Mark Spector.
Maybe so. It's freaking awesome. I'm loving Smallwood's art on this series so far too. It's been fantastic. So guys, there we go. He's got to confront Seth. How's that going to work out for him? I don't know. I'm just loving this story. Jeff Lemire's rocking it. Totally digging it. Love it, love it, love it. And guys, several of you a couple of you have asked for us to choose a pick of the week. So we've kind of nailed it down to like, okay, well, what would be the pick of the week? And we kind of came up with this idea. What if you got any one comic this week from this new batch of comics that's coming out? What is the one comic that you would not leave the store without? So for this week, Buzz, you got an idea what your pick of the week would be?
The new number ones didn't really grab me this week, but that Kingpin number 2 and that Punisher number 4, definitely.
Yeah, those.
Punisher would probably be the first one I rate. Kingpin a close second.
Yeah, very good one. And I'm there. I think if I could only leave the store with one of these comics, I think honestly for me it would be Punisher number 4, and honestly the second one would be Moon Knight. Those would be my picks of the week for this week. So guys, tell us your pick. Those that you've been asking, there we go. Talk to us about it in the comments. What would if you could only walk out of the comic shop or only get one of these books this week, or your regularly scheduled books, whatever's in your pull list. What is the one that you would get? You could only walk out of the store with that one comic. What would your pick of the week be? Guys, you know what time it is. It's time for our question of the week. And man, there has been so much going on, so much news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con 2016. And we're going to be real simple and easy, guys. Tell us the top 3 things, news items, stories, announcements that you're most excited for coming out of San Diego Comic-Con 2016. You got a couple of things that really just, you're like, oh yeah!
I love the new redesigned logos Marvel did for all the movies coming out.
Dude, you and your Masters of the Universe Thor Ragnarok.
The Justice League preview was awesome.
That was really
Where
great.
Batman confronted the Flash and he throws the Batarang and the Flash is like... and he grabs it and he's like, so you're fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he sees Aquaman and he holds him up. Arthur Curry, so I hear you talk to fish.
Exactly, man.
But yeah, great preview.
That was.
And the Wonder Woman preview was awesome too. Just the visual or the movie, whatever, cinema, stuff that they showed from Comic-Con this week was my favorite. So.
That's your favorite stuff. I really enjoyed the Justice League teaser trailer that they put out. Definitely, man, if we can get 2 hours of something similar to that would be really nice. But time will tell. We will see. But I was really excited for the Netflix announcements too, because we got Luke Cage coming. They showed a new trailer for that. They showed the Iron Fist teaser trailer and the Defenders teaser trailer as well. And dude, that new Doctor Strange trailer they dropped as well.
See, I didn't watch that yet. I need to watch
Check it out. Oh yeah,
it's the last one I liked. So
this shows even more.
I don't need any more convincing to go see it.
You're sold. You're sold.
Just stop. Don't show me anymore.
No more.
Let the rest be a surprise.
I know, seriously. I'm serious, because I was like, somebody, I was talking about that with somebody or on Facebook or something, and I'm like, if there's any Spider-Man in Civil War level surprises, don't show it to me in the trailers, okay? I don't want to see that. And I don't want that to be. I really want to go into seeing something and not be. I want it to be a genuine surprise.
As cool as Spider-Man was in the trailer, and in that movie though, they took them beyond. In that instance, I don't think anybody could have handled that much Spider-Man at one time. That much of a surprise, they would have been peeing their pants because it's Spider-Man. And distracting from the fact that it's Spider-Man.
Exactly. So, guys, it was ton of. Shortly afterwards, Jeff Johns got promoted to creative officer or something like that of DC Comics. I think he's going to have much more of a hand in the movie stuff going forward. So I think that's a good thing. Time will tell. We will see. But guys, just tell us your top 3 things that came out of San Diego Comic-Con that you really enjoyed hearing about. Your most exciting announcement. Trailers, whatever it was. What was the top 3 items that were the most exciting news for you from San Diego Comic-Con 2016? And gear up, because in a few months we got New York Comic-Con, and there's going to be even more announcements coming from there as well. Plus there may be a little thing or two that drops here in a couple of weeks from GeekCon. You never know. Mm-hmm. You never know. So guys, that's our show for this week. Anything else to add, sir?
I watched the Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition, and it's a lot better than the movie by itself.
Really?
There's like 30 minutes more of movie. That
you feel really helps?
Oh, yeah. I liked it. I was never one of the, it sucks, you know.
Okay.
But I like it even more now.
After seeing the Ultimate Cut, you like it even more?
There's a lot of little bits that they cut out because they're pretty violent scenes, or just, you know, they felt they could trim them and the story still makes sense. And some people, that wasn't enough to really give them a story. So, but they've got a lot more story in the in the Ultimate Edition. So
cool. I'll have to check it out.
It's worth the 3 hours or whatever it is to sit down and watch it.
3 hours for 30 extra minutes if you've seen it already. Well, that's cool then, because I haven't spoken to anybody personally that's seen it. So
the outcome's still the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there we go. So guys, there you go. A thumbs up here for the Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition there. So there you go. Guys, that's a wrap for this week. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Take a moment now. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. You know you want to, and we appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and being a part of our community. Hope to see you guys at GeekCon. Y'all get ready for that, all of you locals. Y'all see me at the booth there. See me and Buzz, Randy, whoever. Y'all come say hi. Let's have fun with that. And we're gearing up. We're only like 3 weeks away now. You know, I mean, it's not that far off. So we're really looking forward to it. That's it for this week, guys. So until next time, read some great comics. Leave us some fantastic comments down below, and we will see you in our next video. Bye bye.
Fantastic comics like Detective Comics.
Exactly.